Good morning guys, Diana here from Garden Love. Today I'm coming to you guys from a different location and I'm here to give you guys an announcement about what's been going on in my life for the last few days and why I haven't been posting videos for the last month or so. So we made a huge decision to sell all of our vehicle assets and gather money to try to buy a property that had land so we can allow our kids to actually enjoy a landscape where they don't have to worry about being social distance from people who are walking, such as a park. Also, we wanted to have access to growing more vegetables so in case anything happens, we have our own food growing in our own backyard. As you guys know, I love growing fruit trees and vegetables, and I needed more space for my my garden and so many other reasons. We did consider moving out of state, however it wasn't feasible considering that my husband was halfway through his career and his retirement plan just wasn't going to he wasn't going to benefit from his retirement plan, so therefore we decided not to move out of state, which was the ideal option for us because the state we are currently in is just ridiculous right now. Taxes are crazy and everything's just crazy, so we figure we find a property where maybe we can have a little rental, maybe we can somehow earn a little bit of money from the property to help us you know, with the expenses of having land and moving from the suburbs to a rural area. So another reason why I haven't posted videos is because where I'm currently at, there's no reception here. I barely got my internet set up, so hopefully it's somewhat of a good internet where I can upload videos. Otherwise I'm gonna have to drive to like Starbucks or somewhere, buy a tea and sit there and wait for it to upload. But I will give you guys a brief look of what everything looks like as far as my plans. I did do some recording of moving everything out of our old house. However, we are barely settled. Actually, we're nowhere near settling down. There's boxes everywhere. It's a huge mess. It's quite overwhelming. We did get a large property, about 4 acres. The actual house is smaller than my other house, so we're gonna work on minimizing our lifestyle into something more simple and easy. So a lot of my furniture didn't fit inside the house. Because what I had in my old house was very like decorative and big, and you know, it just, the purpose of it was to fill the space pretty much. So that's where we're at. The one thing I do want to show you guys today is all the plants that came with me. Unfortunately, I think some got forgotten. We had so much help, like all of my husband's friends and our friends came through for us and they were wonderful. You might hear my voice is a little scratchy. I think this year has been a terrible year for a lot of people, and I understand because of everything that's going on, but for me personally, I've been sick so many times this year, and I think what's doing it is just the stress of the change and everything that's going on. And I think the move definitely took a toll on my immune system because now I have somewhat of a cold. I thought it was because the cats, I got allergies. There is 2 cats on this property that came with the property. I'm allergic to cats, so I don't know if that's what triggered my allergies or my sinus, but I'm definitely in search of getting some more vitamins that help with my immune system. If you guys know of any good natural vitamins, I would love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Very quick, let me show you the little friend that tags along. Do you guys see him? He's a little kitty. There's 2 of them actually, and he just loves hanging out in between the plants. As you guys can see, these are all my plants. This arch of pomegranate came with the property and I wanted one. I don't know if you guys remember the video of the where I went to the nursery that sells these, and this person who sold the property to us had one installed. It is amazing. I'm completely in love with it. So I'm so excited to have the space to work with, but for now, as you guys can see, there is tons and tons of plants, and my husband's over there taking the trash cans. And I don't know if you guys can see, we do have a chicken coop. 3 chickens came with the property, so as you guys know, I am super thrilled with this change that we have done. Let's see what else came with the property. There is another chicken coop on the other side of my property where the barn is at, and the horse stalls that I might add more chickens to. But as you guys can see, this little kitty cat is enjoying all my fruit trees. It is like a jungle here, guys. I have to sort all of this today because some of these plants, such as, let me turn around over here. I know I'm all over the place, but my avocado tree is just not enjoying the fact that it's getting frostbite, and my fig tree that I dug out of the ground, it's also getting frostbite. So I'm gonna have to strategically go through these fruit trees and figure out what plants need shelter and what plants can stay out in the open. This property, the temperature is about a couple of degrees lower or higher than where I used to live. So I am going to have to learn about this new microclimate and just kind of learn how and where to place my plants. Now, oh my god, I wish I can give you guys a tour, but I already feel that this video is going to be extremely long. I just wanted to give you guys a little update of what's going on. I am fighting a little cold, and like I mentioned, I think it's due to the fact that, you know, moving is very stressful, and everything that came along with getting our house sold and getting our new loan, and it's just crazy stressful, and I'm usually the one who deals with all of that. I'm the point of contact for all those transactions, so it's been it took a toll on me, having to work a full-time job, being a mother, and doing all of the finances movement. So my husband's been amazing. I'm a terrible packer, so he did most of the packing, and now it's time to unpack, which I'm a little bit better at that, so I'm glad that, you know, that I can work on that. But guys, I'm just giving you a quick rundown. Please leave me comments down below. I can't guarantee that I'm going to reply to all of them, but I will read them all because that's what I do on my relaxed time. And instead of replying, I'd rather get through all of them and read them. I reply to a few just because some of them are like I have to reply due to the fact of what you guys write. But if I heart it, that means I read it. But if you guys have any tips on vitamins that can help my immune system get stronger, I would greatly appreciate it. And I will be doing a tour of both the inside and the outside of the property so you guys can see everything that's going on. But for now, I wanted just to show you guys my little piece of jungle from all my fruit trees that came from my other property to this property. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you all for being so patient and still waiting for me to post videos. Trust me, you guys have been on my mind a lot, and I've been wanting to post tons of videos about everything that's going on. I have been recording a few events and movement and all of that, but honestly, I don't even know where the wires to my computers are right now because I had them all out at that time of the movement because I figured, oh, I'm going to use them, and since so many people came to help at that point, I just lost them. So today we are going to organize everything, categorize both our personal things and my garden. That way I can set up stations such as like things that can deal with frost, and then other things that oh my god, there's a hummingbird over there. Another thing, there's a fountain in the front of my kitchen, and I love seeing the hummingbirds and birds come. We've also seen a family of deers and a family of owls in this property. I've heard the raccoons, unfortunately, so there is going to be an issue here with wild animals in my garden. So any tips that you guys have, put them down below. There's so much information that I want to give you guys and connect with you guys about the property, and I'm gonna need help, friends, so definitely. So back to what I was saying. Yes, I'm going to set up my plants in sections of microclimate. So for example, over here I'm going to put anything that needs shelter, just because the roof comes a little bit off the wall, so that would give it some frost shelter, and also it's going to protect it from it's going to provide more sun there, because as you can see, the sun's hitting the wall. Is going to give it more heat and protection from wind and cold weather. So that's going to be my very delicate plants for now, until I figure out where I want to put them. And then over here right behind me, I think I'm going to put anything that just really doesn't require a lot of sun. Because of this oak tree, there is a lot of shade and it doesn't get a lot of sun. So I am going to set up my little bench and put all my little tiny plants, like those little pots, and organize them there. Eventually my goal is to get a greenhouse, obviously, because I'm going to need something to grow my seedlings. I would like to get a container to store all my garden stuff. This is going to be our gym, because with everything going on, I don't know if you guys know this about me, I love working out, and I haven't been able to the last few months because of everything locked down. And now I'm hearing that there's going to be a whole nother lockdown, and we're gonna have to prepare for that. There's my amazing husband who is taking the trash, because the trash man is going to come. Babe, Joe, he can't hear me with the other noise. I wanted him to wave to you guys, but anyways, that's what's going on today, guys. You guys can see my cute little chickens. Since the temperature has changed over the last few days, we have not had any eggs, which is completely understandable. But hopefully when spring comes and it starts to warm up, these little beautiful girls can start providing eggs for us. As you can see, they're still not used to us. Another project we have to work on is this chicken coop. It needs to get cleaned out. I have a lot to learn about chickens and cleaning them out. And there's my husband again. So let's see if there's any eggs here today. There is not any eggs, so that's fine. We're gonna close this back up because I don't want any predators to have access to these beautiful girls. These chickens are allowed to roam the whole property, and my sister-in-law mentioned that I should look in some of these bushes, because sometimes when they're roaming, they make their own little nest and they lay an egg, and I can tell that they do lay like here. So I think I'm gonna give my daughter the chore of going for an egg hunt, just to walk around the property and see if she finds any eggs laying around. Anyways, guys, I think for now this video is pretty long and I have a lot of work to do, so I am gonna say goodbye and for now, and be prepared to get tons of little videos of little projects that I have going on here at Garden Love's channel. I'm so excited to share this process with you guys. I think I might have to change the name to Garden Love's Homestead, because that is what it's turning out to be. You guys have a blessed day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.